But my most successful trading days are the days where I get out and actually put an effort in to get to the gym, because I just find it clears my headspace. And I don't do loads of weights. I don't do what most gym people do. I'll go on a treadmill and I'll fast march for an hour at a small incline, and I'll just have a podcast on, and that clears my head. And then I'll have a swim. I might swim half a mile, and it's really good fitness, but it's more about what's going in my head. I've got rid of all the bad ideas and whatnot, and I just feel refreshed for the day. And there's something to be said about that. It's all about learning, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like with the level 1, I have taken 2 losing trades, but I know that it was a mistake that I made, but I was quite glad I did make it, because not something I'll do again.
It's the best way of learning.
Yeah.
It's the best way of learning. You'll be more profitable by making mistakes, and it's like anything in life. Whatever you do in life, whether you start on a building site, you start in a surgery, wherever, you start insurance, you make a little mistake, and you learn as you go. There's nobody who's perfect. Nobody who's perfect.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, my one losing trade that I won, it was a trade I got one in over the weekend, which was obviously a bad mistake, and that's one thing I've definitely learned from and will never do again.
But when you learn from it and you can accept it and you can see what you've done wrong, that's half the battle. When you learn from it and you can accept it and you can see what you've done wrong, that's half the battle. You'll start to see now, especially in level 2 group, people will take it and you'll explain what's a loss. So they'll still try to justify why they should take it. And some people can get quite erratic about it, and they can go, but that's why I took it. And I'm like, that's fine, but this is why I wouldn't take it. And then what happens is you don't see that loss again, because they're taking it on board and they're like, do you know what? I'm just going to sit back, go back a couple of months and see if I'd have taken any of those trades because of that. And they'll see maybe they would have had an extra couple of losses. And that's when they're like, yeah, I can see that now. Every day's a learning day with trading. Even I still learn with this strategy. I'm still picking up little habits. It is very good, but it is a minefield, and keeping that headspace clear is, very difficult. Because if you back test 6 months, you get a strong belief in what you're doing. Level 1's very simple. With this, if you have any kind of doubts about it, if you pick up, if you go trade this tomorrow on a demo account and you take a stop loss straight away, you're going to be like, oh, that's just me. It's probably not just you. It's probably the fact that you've hit a legitimate stop loss, and it just happens to be when you started. If you go back and you build your charts and you look at when you take a trade, etc., it just builds super confidence in it. Most people don't. Most people just rely on letting it play out and seeing what it does in their short term. But back testing it is a really good piece of work to be able to reassure yourself, build a pattern and an appetite for how you like to trade, and it makes you more profitable a lot faster. We're going to need a buy chart and a sell chart, and we're going to be looking to trade a similar way as to level 1, where we're crossing lines, targeting the next line, but we're going to start looking at the short-term and mid-term direction of gold. So at the moment, we are currently using 2 moving averages to tell us which way gold is going on level 1. We class that in level 2 as a short-term direction. So each time they cross over is a change in market direction. Now you can see up in the top right-hand corner, I've got a little box here, and I've got short, mids, and long. And in a nutshell, short is in level 1 moving averages. They've crossed over, and that's telling me they're on a sell. My mid-term moving averages, which was another 2 pair of moving averages that will be a sentence for in a little while, are in a sell. But my long-term moving averages are in a buy.